when there's not much up here, Kasey, it's real easy to do stupid stuff. Like, it's easy to just freeze
I feel
and
that
just
in
sit there for
myself.
2 seconds. Like,
No.
I'm just not, whatever. What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Bells. I am Bobby, the Nintendo Guru, joined by the amazing, the wonderful Ole.
There we go.
Don't side-eye me over there, Raymond.
There we go.
Simmer down with the side-eye.
I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for. Hello.
And the lovely Kasey.
Wonderful,
Kasey?
amazing.
The wonderful, amazing Kasey. How you doing, Kasey?
Hello.
Okay, so we all know, like, we've all been playing Animal Crossing for quite some time. And one of the biggest taboo things that come up is hacked items. Got me in a lot of trouble a couple months ago, but that's another story for another time.
I don't want to hear that story.
You don't want to hear that story, trust me. That being said, we had some hacked items kind of disappear this time around. Mm-hmm. And I kind of want to get into it a little bit of, like, are you okay with these hacked items disappearing, or like what? Like, we've been on record here of saying, like, it's not a surprise to us when it happens.
Yeah.
And we've told people before, like, be very wary of these items.
Yeah. Like, don't put your life on it because, like, they may go.
Yeah. Because I remember when the first thing was the star bit trees.
Yeah.
And then they started doing, like, Nook Mile ticket trees and all these other trees, like
hell trees, and bridge kit trees and incline trees.
Tree trees. Like, there was trees in the trees. That was a thing, and I was like, that's the dumbest thing in the world.
Oh,
but
God, that's funny.
But we even said back then, like, listen, Nintendo can make this stuff disappear, even though they hadn't at that point, and people thought we were crazy when we said that. Mm-hmm. My thing is this. I don't want to mess with hacked items. This is me personally. I don't want to mess with hacked items for the simple fact of, if you mess with a hacked item, you don't know what that code is going to do with the code that Nintendo installs. Mm-hmm. Just so we're clear, we understand. When they put a tree, when Nintendo has a tree in the game, to create that tree is based off of code, like web code and all that. That's what creates that item. When a hacker goes in and alters that item, they create code. If those two codes, for some reason, don't jive when Nintendo does an update, trust me, that item disappearing is the least of your concerns. It could literally corrupt your save file. And I think that's the worst thing for me personally. And I got news for you. If it does, Nintendo's not helping you get it back.
Yeah.
But this last update we got, the Harv's fence, kind of, I don't understand. Yeah. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Like, are you guys fans of this fence? Like, do you feel like this is the be-all, end-all fence?
I like the fence. I think it's very situational. I think it works in, like, a farm environment.
Yeah.
Like an alpine kind of environment. But, guys, I was so close to getting those green benches. Honestly, there's in the plaza benches.
What green benches?
Yeah,
the plaza benches, the green ones.
Yeah. Oh, the ones that they put out when.
I was probably a week away from being like, do you know what? They would look really good on my second island. But I didn't end up getting any, and I genuinely don't think I would have, because I know they would have just been patched out. Like, I was completely. And the thing is, when you pay to go to these, like, treasure islands and stuff, like, why would you want something to get something and use that pocket space when you can't actually end up using it?
Yeah.
The one thing that I did find really, really funny about the hacked items being removed was the fish and bugs. You know about
like
that?
the rat, fish, and bugs.
Because the treasure islands, you can basically go and pick up actual bugs and actual fish. 'Cause obviously
okay.
you can't drop those.
As long as they're wrapped, yeah.
As long as they're wrapped up,
No.
you can then donate them to the museum. They won't show in your Critterpedia, but they will show in the museum.
Don't
But
tell me they disappeared.
every single one of those got turned into a wrapped tree branch. Like, I'm...
Really?
What?
So everyone that had those, like, say if you had a wrapped fish in your inventory, like, just got turned into a tree branch. Like, that's
No.
literally.
So it didn't take. Okay. So it didn't take them. Wait. So if you donated it to the museum, it didn't do anything in the museum.
No, the museum's fine.
Okay.
But the actual,
Oh
like,
my
for example,
God.
say if you just went to a treasure island and just got this one fish that you've been needing for the museum, like, that's a tree branch. Congratulations. But do you remember when we were laughing about the whole, like, they turned, like, star frag trees into like
money
1K? Yeah,
One,
into, like,
1K
bells.
money trees. It
And
wasn't
you were
even.
like,
yeah.
1K? I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, legit 1K.
Oh, that's so terrible.
Like, I feel bad. I do feel bad, but at the same time, it was kind of funny. Like,
is
it's
kind of
so
funny.
funny. They're like, hey, have a tree branch.
Yeah.
Hey, have 1,000 bells. Go on, treat yourself. Knock yourself out.
Oh my gosh.
Because the thing is some people actually pay real money for these.
They do, yeah,
Yeah.
they really do. Like the star trees in particular, like people would pay like $10 for 5, or
Ooh, that's
I
a kick.
I saw some like that. Whereas, like, for example, a treasure island, you might pay $10, but you've got 5 trips, 200 bits of like pocket space, whatever, to be able to get stuff. So it's a bit different.
Would that be enough to make you quit playing?
What if I'd like?
So I'm saying, like, if I went and I spent real money, right? And let's say I dropped $30, right?
Yeah.
To get a bunch of star fragment trees, and then they disappeared, and I'm out $30 now. Would that aggravate you so badly that you'd be like, all right, I'm not playing Animal Crossing no more. I'm done.
I don't think so. For me personally, because at the end of the day, like, I know they're not meant to be in the game. Like, so I feel like.
Yeah, but why would you spend
anyone...
$30 on them if you're not? That's what I don't understand why people spend money on them.
Well, yeah. To be honest, I never had any like star frag trees, and to be honest, like, I know some people were charging like a huge amount for them, and others weren't. But at the same time, I just don't think I'd put myself in that position anyway. As much as I love those green benches, and they would look phenomenal on my island,
Right.
I also know that at some point they're going to get removed. So why? Like, it's like temporary furniture.
Kasey, what's your
Right.
thoughts on the whole situation, Kasey?
So luckily, I didn't obtain a star fragment tree until literally 2 days before they patched them out. So I had 20 of them in my pocket finally. I was like, ooh, now I have a really beautiful island. I can't wait to lay these out. And I only had room for one. So I put one up and I was like, let's just see how it looks. It's like an orange star fragment tree. I was like, this is so pretty. Then they patched it out. I was like, I didn't get to see the rest of my star fragment trees. So I was actually sad about it, but I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
I was sad, and it was sad mostly because one of my community members actually spent all these hundreds of Nook Mile tickets to get them for me. So I was disappointed in that fact that someone went out of their way to get them for me because they wanted to give back to the community and the stream and whatever. And then with the Harv stuff, I actually got the green benches. There also was like a couple of wooden stools too.
Yeah, the stools as well.
Yeah, there's like a clothing line as well from Harv.
A little wash tub.
Kasey.
Yeah, I got all this stuff,
Can
but
I
I
ask you a
never
question?
placed it. It's okay, like, you know.
Have you learned your lesson yet?
From you specifically, yes. But I didn't know they would disappear. And I actually got them for other people. Like, I wasn't actually going to use them to decorate. So then
I like how she says that now, but but like.
Well, do you know what though? Another thing that we haven't touched on is the absolute, and I'm sorry, I think they're absolutely hideous. The camo items, like the items that have been hacked and they flicker. Like, for example, a crescent moon chair will like flicker white and grey and black, and they're so hideous. Like,
they're tacky, but they're kind of cool. stop
I
it.
don't think they are. They don't look right. If they were like properly fleshed out, they would look cool. But they don't look. They're not.
I mean, if they were a slow rolling color change, that might be cooler.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
like
Yeah. Whereas
colors.
it's just like, it's just a headache every time you walk past them.
Yeah, it looks like a metal color, like it's silver.
Yeah, it's
almost.
like a weird. Yeah,
and it just flickers like silver and white. I feel like
that's
and
the
black.
one. That's the type of thing that when people just go, they stop. It's one of those all things. Like, oh my god, where'd you get that from? But I don't think anybody really wants them. I mean, I'm sure they do, but I wouldn't.
Right.
I don't think they serve a purpose. They
I
just look so
for me
strange.
personally, I'm just always afraid to mess with it because I know how hardcore Nintendo is with slapping people's wrists with things. And as a content creator, I'm very apprehensive to dive into stuff like this because that's the I feel like I do anyway. I work very hard at what I'm trying to do with all my content.
Exactly.
Last thing I want them to do is come in and be like, "You are the problem. You are trouble.
Yeah.
You're done. We're taking away the videos. We're taking away the content. Try to take my channel away. I don't want that. So I kind of steer clear of that stuff. But who knows? They might if they were to put something like if someone was to come with like a Batman like statue. I'd probably be like, okay, I might have to get this thing. But,
don't worry, I'm your dodgy friend. I can get it for you.
That's true.
Might be the one thing I finally cracks me and breaks me to go get it. So
you learned that I was dodgy too for a little bit, so you could also ask.
Yeah,
me.
we're the dodgy friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't worry, we got your back.
No wonder you two get along so well. Anyway, so that is all. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Breaking Bells. Remember, every Monday and Wednesday, Holly's channel, Tuesday, Thursday, my channel. Tomorrow, go now, subscribe to Kasey's channel. We're going to have another episode on Kasey's channel now. Tomorrow, not now, tomorrow. I don't know why I said now. I meant tomorrow. It'll be on there tomorrow. That is all.
Now,
Yeah.
fine.
Peace out, Preston.
Bye.
Bye.